Broadcasting to Stoke-on-Trent and the world. This is Six Towns Radio.
A lot of work had been done before me. John Rudge has spent a lot of time, establishing the club, a lot of scouting and building and gradually putting together this team. And I remember, so Robin van der Laan was sold to Derby, and I was bought with the money, and Lee Mills came. So we turned up on the same day, me and Lee Mills, and we were almost like the last bits of the jigsaw. And for me turning up there, I was playing with, I remember my big thing was I was going to play with Dean Glover, who I'd paid to watch at Middlesbrough. I'd paid money to go and watch him in the stands. So really, his big names. I've come from smaller clubs, and some of those lads, Ray Walker and Ian Borg and Martin Fowler, and I'd been at big clubs and big players, and it was a great learning curve for me. I was fit, I could run all day, but they really pushed me on in terms of, I played in the fourth division where it was quite direct, the football, and I learned so much from them just in terms of how to play the game, and technically I just got better from playing with better people and better coaches and better managers, and I just turned up there at a good time. It was perfect. He'd almost established this team with good players, and we came in and I added a little bit to it, and what a journey. The cup run that we had would always live in the memory, going to Everton and having the performance there, and the stuff we received from Match of the Day. We suddenly became quite familiar with the rest of it. As soon as you appear on Match of the Day, people know who you are, and it always will be me scoring the winning goal from Steve Guppy's cross to knock Everton out, when apparently there was only 16,000 there, according to Billy Bell's just for the stuff, but it felt like there was 60,000. There was at least 20,000, wasn't it? It was full that night. On Valentine's Day, there was a load of women fuming in Burslem.
Every other week I got in trouble with Rudge, and the FA had come in that day to see Rudge regarding me, and I found out they kept it quiet, and when he's gone into the office, I've got loads of them beer barrels, wedged his door shut, because I thought if he comes out and catches me doing it, I'm in trouble. And I put a washing line up with all underpants on, got a Mars bar, heated the Mars bar, melted it in a bit of areas, and left it there for when the staff had to do washing up or cleaning or Rudge, but I soon made an exit. And I remember, I don't know if it was the same day when I made an exit, was it Bill Lodi? Male secretary, he used to be odd job man, didn't he? He'd all tell Rudge what I was doing wrong or what I'd done wrong. I remember coming out of the entrance one day, and he was up on the roof and he was shouting abuse at me then. And there was only one car left in the car park at the time, so I just took the ladder down, left it and went home, so I don't know how long Bill was on the roof for, but I got me on back on that one. He ended up becoming club secretary, yeah.
I was grateful when I finished my career early. I came and worked with the community programme and also coached the under-16s. Grateful for John Rudge for giving me the opportunity to do that. I'd already started coaching anyway, but it just pushed me further down the ladder.
John Rudge once described me as the only winger he would tackle the fullback harder than he would get tackled himself. So I always prided myself on effort, and I thought that was recognised by the fans, and just really pleased, like I said, to be remembered for someone you could rely on, and not just a one-trick pony.
It's funny actually, I saw Rudge a couple of months ago, and I've not seen him for years, and I'll never forget the first time I walked into his office when I'd signed, etc., and basically said to me that he was told that I was 20 going on 40, and I said I'll take that as a compliment. Because I think you won't find me being one of those players who'll come knocking on your door when I'm not in the team, or if you're not happy with me and whatever, you'll make a decision regardless, regardless of what I do. So and the thing was, I kept to my word, because when eventually my name was being touted around with other clubs about signing here or signing there, I never once went into his office, and when they were offering me a new deal, etc., I said no. And at times, he'd kind of maybe have a shout at me if I wasn't doing what he expected on the pitch, at half time, or this, that, and the other. And I just stood up and said, well, you know what, if you've got a problem with it, you know exactly what to do. That was Selman. So, that kind of ended that conversation. So he knew, I wasn't, I was no day at the beach, but, I wasn't one of those players who was going to be trodden over by any stretch of imagination by any manager.
the infamous John Rudge and Alan Oakes, of course. They were the ones who convinced me to sign for Port Vale, which I had no sort of qualms about doing. It was a great chance to get into professional football, and they offered me the opportunity to go and see what I could do. And the rest, as I say, is history.